Why are you so obsessed with Halloween? Halloween is cool.
Yo, what's up guys? It's Cam from Beyond the Darkness, and I'm at another Lowe's seeing their Halloween stuff with a new holder, like tripod for my phone. So yeah, let's get right into it. I didn't really get the back wall a lot on my last video, so I'm gonna do a more detailed version, I guess. We have two skeletons there, like a plastic. We have this really creepy girl. We have these books that move. They make noises too. It's pretty cool. These remind me of the skulls from Spirit that have smoke coming out of them. If y'all like know the reference. Look at this. This is cool. We have some pictures, some lights. These projectors are really cool. They did way better this year. I like this projector. Soul Reaper. Yeah. Ghost, pumpkins, 4-foot animated window doll. Okay, so she goes in your window. That's pretty creepy. We got some pumpkin carving tools, some things to stick on your windows. We have some caution tape. I actually use some caution tape in my haunted house, and it helps with people keeping away from the animatronics. Then we have some miniature skeletons that are posable. You can move their hands and stuff. Graveyard pumpkin skeleton. He actually looks really cool. Yeah, I like how he looks. And the moss skeleton. And then we got some graveyard skeleton that looks pretty cool. And we got some bones. Then over here we just got some buckets and pumpkins, which are pretty cool. And then over here we have some insanely cool animatronics from the other Lowe's. I actually pronounced this guy wrong. I think he's called the Illusionist, and I just mumbled his name, which was kind of embarrassing, but yeah, he's probably my favorite. Then we got the werewolf behind him. I like this setup a lot more than the other one. The build for it is way better. Well, I didn't even notice there was a scarecrow on the there's a crow on him. Yeah, the setup for this Lowe's is way better, in my opinion. Yeah, so this guy, I don't know his name, but let's see if he works this time. Let me figure out which step pad this is. Yeah, it's him.
You're right to be afraid.
Yeah, he's really like fast when he pops up.
Looks to be running out. Now, more than ever, you need to summon the strength from your inner darkness as it was meant to be, and join me in an eternity of sweet, blissful misery.
Yeah, so he's really loud, but he also pops up really quickly, which is pretty cool. I like this. It reminds me of the skeleton where his half torso is out of the ground, which is pretty cool. I like how he lights up too. 250 is a little bit steep for him, but I love the detail. I love the color on him. This guy, man, I don't know why I like him so much. He's very detailed with his skulls. And we got the werewolf and stuff. I'm not going to turn on all of these because y'all saw this at the other Lowe's location that I was at. Check that video out if you want to. But we got some Blowups. We got most of the animatronic boxes. Let's see. We have these. Picture 170. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Then there's a Mickey. He's singing Monster Mash, which is pretty funny. We have some gravestones just made of foam. They're pretty cheaply made, but I mean for $10 that's not bad. Projection footsteps, that's pretty cool. I haven't seen those before. This is like a I don't know what you would call it, tombstone, a big tombstone, I guess. And we have some plastic tombstones down here. Ooh, these are actually heavier. Wow, they must have sand or something at the bottom. Moving on to the pumpkins, we have this one from, I think it was last year. Okay. The other one used to pop up way faster. Maybe it's this one. Nope. Okay. That doesn't really make sense because they used to pop up way faster, I thought. Then we have this pumpkin. I like how he looks. Looks a little deformed and sad. And then we have some angry pumpkins and some of these. These are actually really creepy. Oh, and they're latex. Feels like. They have a switch on them, so let's see what it does. Yeah. Okay, yeah, he talks. That's pretty cool. And then down here we have some skeletons. I actually like this 3-foot skeleton. I could do a lot with that. Yeah, that could actually be really cool for the haunt. And then here's a 6-foot standable, like old looking skeleton. He looks pretty cool. And then this guy, man, he pops up humongous. Oh my gosh. Yeah, yeah.
No further. Death surrounds you.
Man, he pops up quickly. Then we have this pop-up tombstone. Nothing beats him though. He pops up insanely quick. Then we have this 10-foot skeleton. I like how he's a little shorter than the 12-foot. He just looks, I don't know. I guess, I would say I like him more than 12-foot, but I like how people decorate the 12-foot for like different holidays. Then she is here. I think she usually talks, but she might be broken. We have this guy. I'm not going to turn him on because he is incredibly loud. We have the spider, the clown, and the vampire. Just all the usual stuff. I just wanted to show y'all what a different Lowe setup would look like. And then our last part is over here. We have some tombstones. These are higher quality. They're still a plastic, but they're very heavy. We got some skeletons, which are pretty cool. You can open their mouth, kind of. Making cracking noises, though. I don't like that. We have some smaller skeletons and some spotlights over there and stuff. But yeah, that's about it for the 2025 Lowe's Halloween setup. Ooh, $50 fog machine. That's actually pretty good. $50 for a fog machine? I guess that's good. Yeah. Alright, so that's about it for the 2025 Lowe's Halloween setup. See you on the next video. Peace.